didn't start this the stream. We missed the first game. Monker ass, but
so we'll just keep the map share open and explain what happened.
yeah, oops. But we are currently streaming. Wait. Let me double check on something here.
I have no idea.
Okay, it should have been starting streaming, but why did it stop? That's weird.
You accidentally hit a stop key, maybe?
I don't have programmed it in stop key. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's yeah. Okay. We'll launch now. Hope that the buffer works this time. Okay. Launching in 3, 2, 1, and click.
Alright, so thoughts and prayers?
Yeah, I hope this time it's actually working.
We'll review the map strats after this one, just to be sure.
Yeah. That's weird because I'm pretty sure it's running and it stopped for some reason.
I blame PGI.
Like a bad. Oh, that.
Oh, they're called the hold.
Oh. Okay. Texting you there?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
I'm just waiting.
I don't see any mechs appearing. Is something wrong?
I'm assuming it's because one hasn't connected yet, so it's going out to the full time.
Oh, okay.
We can't check the max technically. It looks like MS is bringing victors again.
Okay.
2 Vulcans, BJ3. A BJ3 Pop-Tart.
Well, we shouldn't really discuss the mechs until it's actually in play. Even though it's 7 minutes.
I think it's in play now.
Okay, here we go. Still holding.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource points. Stop any
Alright.
hostiles that get in your way.
I can't tell which guy's connected or not connected.
Yeah, me either. 2BH. Might be a hotkey for it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Redrop?
I was sure it was a redrop, right?
We can do a
Let me check the
redrop.
rules. Where's the fucking book?
Let me take a quick gander. Rules.
Yeah, it says if the player cannot connect within 2 minutes, there will be a redrop.
Okay, redrop. Kill each other or over. And we can. Whoops. We should probably turn off kill this events too.
I need to be right back, Draven. Alright?
Okay.
Yeah, well, for-
My goodness. Okay. Turn off kill events because we're not supposed to display any of these things. Okay, let's double check if we're on live. Yeah, we're on live now. Okay. My screw up then, I guess. Dang it. So while we are waiting for
They've taken Epsilon. The enemy has capped enough resources.
okay, well, let's talk a little bit about the teams then while we do a redrop. The current match score is it is currently 1 for MS Claudads. They have 6 kills versus 3 kills for 502 Panzer Regiment. Sorry, it was my mistake missing the first game. I do apologize. I was pretty sure I clicked on the start streaming, but apparently I didn't click it or something. But we're calling a redrop because someone is reinstalling files and both teams agreed to do so. And let's take a quick gander. We have a couple mechs to look out for on MS Claudads. They are very strong with the Javelin 11A, since it has currently done about 3,840
Alright, I am back. Did I miss
damage.
anything?
Nope. It looks like we're just getting confirmation on somebody's install. They've logged in, and yeah, under 5 under and ready. Okay. Both teams are locked. Round 2. Take 2. Launch.
Hope no one DCs.
And 3, 2, 1, and launch. And also on the Panzer side, the Commando 2 Delta is quite strong, with the Grasshopper 5H as a mech to watch out for, with a total damage of 1,784 damage. The Commando did 17.7 damage per ton. And I was talking a little bit about both teams' seat placement, but we'll get back to it later.
Just hope this one goes without anything wrong.
Yeah. There's
Well,
been errors on
anything
both
wrong
sides.
with like anything
Catastrophic failures.
that's out of control, out of the match gameplay.
And it looks like Mercstar Clawdown's
Mercstore's
brought
taking the same kind of deck, it looks like, with Vulcans instead of Assassins and Phoenix Hawks this time.
triple Vulcans, 5 Tango, 2 Victors 9A1s, and 1 Assassin 21.
502 are taking the E line, I believe. Is the E or the F line? Just going around the Gamma line.
Yeah,
looks.
the Gamma
the
line.
Gamma points.
We have Gamma.
And it
Not
looks...
taking any type of map control.
Yep. 502
gonna
is playing
One
it.
of the more concealed pathways. Wait for our opponent to engage us properly.
And it looks like the Vulcan 5
Oh, and they
Tangos...
scouted out the Warhammers and the 2 Warhammers in the rough. Mercstar definitely knows where they're coming from.
Yes, and the Warhammer has 7 medium pulses.
The Victors are all the way in the back near their spawn area.
Looks like they're taking sniping positions.
I don't know if it's the right call to still stay up here, considering how far back their assaults are.
But both sides have, oops. Where's the match score?
Is your microphone muted again, Travis?
Testing.
I can hear you now. Alright.
Oh, looks like I muted myself. There we go. Match score. Looks like
Mess is trying to form a concave with just 6 max against 502's full team. I don't know if this is the best strategy. Oh, it looks like MS are going to take the cap points and peel off, I'm assuming.
And it looks like Weapon W with the Vulcan 5 Tangos just
still trying to trade.
Yeah, just getting their backs a little bit there. But it looks like the Assassin 23 is quite aware of his situation, and oh boy. Cap is on Mercstar's favor now since they've taken data. And
You
Sigma.
really need to get out of that low ground with their heavy.
Yeah.
Just slowly losing the trades due to these pop-tarting MPL boats.
And it looks like
the Vulcans are rushing one of them on the top. Ambush is caught out.
Oh no, that's problematic situation. And oh boy, Sky Captain is just right
Getting ignored.
getting ignored. Wow. Looks like he missed quite a bit of... Oh! Space Boy 82 just got hit in the back a bit. And oh, the Victors is just laying down the fire on the Vulcan. Strike landed upon the
Weapon
Vulcans.
W is very exposed against a lot of their heavies. Oh, and I think he's gonna go down here. He's caught out alone by 4 people.
Oh wow! I think
he has not already died yet.
he's managed to skim himself out of that situation.
His legs.
Oh no, maybe not. Oh no.
Assassin should totally just be charging them. SRM's DPS trading with MPL.
And finally, Weapon W
There goes
down.
Weapon W.
Looks like health is still quite in favor of Mercstar Clawdads.
It's affirmative. Their heavies, the 50T heavies, are really hurt right now. Like 66% and then 47%. And their mediums even all the way down at 40% mostly.
Seems like they're not really unified in their strategy. But it looks like the Roughneck is bailing them out. the assassin and Vulcans.
502 is probably gonna have to, even though they had the kill lead, really need to force something out of this because they can't just stay here trading.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if the Warhammers.
Losing on a 2 cap, they have the lowest ground, looks like.
And it's tough on them to lay fire on the victors here, by the looks of it too.
I don't know if that Gosshammer is actually winning any trade.
I'm not sure it either.
I guess one of the victors all the way down to 70%.
Oh, yeah. Old school Cav apparently seems to be getting hit a bit.
These are not the type of weapons I would use to engage at those ranges.
Oh, and looks like we have a bit of a Vulcan brawl in the center.
502, you're actually being aggressive because they know they're extremely far behind on the cap.
Somewhat behind, but still not in big problems. But oh no!
There goes Miro.
And a Vulcan, my goodness, that's a bit of a.
We're still like 100 or 200 points down. They only have the 1 cap, to be fair. But now they have the 2 cap, and they're backing off away from that entire point.
That might be a mistake.
Vulcan's just gonna get the cap back for
the Vulcans
SRM damage, maybe.
And the assassins, yes, might be the situation that will happen there. I'm not entirely sure what the heavies are doing back in Gamma here, though. It seems like they're just immobile for some reason.
Just trading with the long range, not A1s, I guess.
And
trading at long range.
As expected,
MS took the 2 cap back again.
Yes. Without
easily with the 100-point lead, I believe, at this point.
It's almost 140 points at the moment. It's gonna be sweaty in the next couple minutes if they let this situation develop this way. Oh, but the Roughneck is leading
it
the
looks
charge.
like 502 are going to try to push with their deck now.
Oh boy. Oh, and the Falcon got legged. And
and nice job from Tony Kleiner taking out the fresh-ish Vulcan.
Indeed. Oh, and Sky Captain took that kill back. But the Roughneck is engaging the Vulcan. The Vulcan is limping. He has lost a leg. And looks like Nat Wolf 7.
Nat versus Sky
And
Captain.
he took it. And oh
The
boy.
Warhammers are now in brawl range. Oh, and there goes Racer, probably due to that gas explosion.
Oh no.
These victors are relatively still pretty armored up. They can tank just about any trades that they send them. Oh, and now the fresh victors coming in first.
Oh no. This is a very tight match, I think, here. But it looks like the assassin.
Oh, actually go down as soon as Sky crosses that corner.
Oh no, the assassin is going for Metal Axe in his Warhammer, and there goes. Oh no.
Oh, and Space Boy just made the maneuver to rodeo that other victor while his Roughneck goes to town.
Oh, and he did take out the victor. Wow, holy smokes. What a fight.
This is way closer than it was looking like at the beginning of this match, guy.
Oh no, and the victor goes down. 2v1, the assassin. Oh my goodness. What's gonna happen with this assassin? Oh, and he's legged. Oh boy. Both the
Roughneck is just
Roughneck.
tanking out, and now he's
Oh,
finally
no.
down. Big boy closing in on the
And
Ezra assassin.
my-
Kills him.
Holy smokes.
Provide us huge
502 clutching that match out of that position they were unfortunately stuck in at the beginning.
Wow, what a game. What a game. Okay. Let me publish this. There we go.
I would say we need to cover that first match, and then we go over the stats of this second match. All right.
Yes, sorry.
We had to restart the stream due to the problem.
Yeah, that was a bit of a technical mishap on my end.
So you had the strat up.
Yes, 1 second, give me the strat.
I'll just
There we
do
go.
a quick run. 502 on the first match on Team 2 side. They did a broad line push through the E line. Just push straight over Theta into the Overwatch at the stacks in D3. And MS just formed the Overwatch concave as they pushed in. They ended up getting stuck in the garage at the end, which kind of led to their downfall. But that was the first match in a nutshell. And this is the second match. So, Draven, you can just go back to the stats. I will clean everything.
Roger. Okay, we're gonna copy this and update the score here. And it is, wow, what a fight indeed. Looks like MS's Victor, piloted by HC Magic, did 448 damage, while his partner, Old School Cavalry, does about half of that. Maybe due to poor positioning, with 235. Although it seemed like he had a good clear sight on the gamma position, while the three Vulcans, my goodness, 400 damage and 500 damages, but in the end they just couldn't clutch it for the team. While the winners, the 502 Panzer Regiment, Spaceboy 82, Nat Wolf 7, did a huge amount of carrying for the team at 554 damage and 583 damage. And with a close third, the Warhammers, piloted by Metal X with 406 damage, and his partner in the 6R, Race X Integra 2K with 29, sorry, and the Assassin 23 with 358, and the Vulcan Me Row with 172 damage. All well placed damage on 502, and they couldn't have done it without each other at that point. That was how close it was. And let's see, new map, which is the Mining Collective. Oh wait, Solaris, sorry, we just finished Mining Collective, so it is Solaris City time. Yay. Okay, so let's take a look at the strats. Take it away, Texan.
Alright, let me start with the 502 is in the red and MS maneuvers are in the orange. right?
Mm-hmm.
MS had the initial map control, with all their Vulcans playing on the top of their assassins, taking the top superiority. With 502's heavies and their mediums getting kind of stuck in this 4 region, not really pushing out at the beginning, just trading. That orange square far back was where the victors were trading with AC-10s against the enemy heavies from 50, the Gosshammer. You know, it was a slow, whittled down action they just had at it, while the mediums were just fighting Echo for the most part. Saw some nice brawls, catching out Weapon W, who was overextended, which basically put us a fire start. He got caught out way too close, trying to get back shots on their heavy. And he got subsequently punished for it as 4 mediums just got on his ass with the one roughneck that's bringing on pulse, bro. Oh, alpha'd him and he survived a lot of damage, but by the time he got to Echo 4 corner, he was lagged and could not escape. That's where the match started turning back into 502's favor. They started gaining back map control at the top. They ended up taking the top and capping it once, and then they came back, and then they went back to Theta and took it, just started going around it, and then that medium / one roughneck push ended up coming back down all the way to F5. 502's little Goss Hammer just ended up pushing on the victors and badly damaging the victors. While it was not completely even trades, it did hurt them enough. By the time the MPL brawl from Theta got arrived, was basically a guaranteed win for them. MS's mistake was their victors just went onto the lowest ground to push the last warhead. So the Roughneck and the Vulcan got free back shots on them. That's all for the map strat. Feel?
But wow, that was so crazy near the end there. Alright. Okay, we are ready. Launching. And both teams are ready to go. The clan is locked. 3, 2, 1, and launch. Switching scenes to the game. Oh no, I forgot to. I'll just update it right now. Okay. So it was actually. But yes, 1 for 1 for both sides, both MS Claudad and Panzer Regiment 502 as clutch both games on. I'm sorry, 1 game each on Mining Collective. And here we go. And on the blue side, we have, wow, we have 4 Roughnecks being deployed here, and 1 Commando and 1 Vulcan. And how about your side, Texan?
We have 2 Grasshoppers, a Griffin 2 and 2 Phoenix Hawks.
Ooh. And oh boy, It looks like the Panzer
They're
Regiment.
medium, regular, standard, medium laser Phoenix Hawks again as well.
Hmm. And Panzer Regiment, my goodness, they are ready for a brawl here. Medium pulses on their roughnecks. My goodness.
These 502 Grasshoppers are not ready for the brawl. It looks like your standard laser bomb. With ER mediums and standard large lasers, they want to play to that mid-range this match. But will MS let them? Two Phoenix Hawks on the other side of the map, and they still haven't scouted out the main brawl force, which seems to have scouted out their main force. It's just going to be a numbers advantage, and 502 are just going to push on it maybe and catch out one of their Grasshoppers.
Yeah, looks like they've got some weird positioning for the Griffin here. And the Grasshoppers have large lasers and ER mediums. Interesting.
I called it out already. Bug Killer in his Grasshopper is actually a curious position. 502, I wonder if they know they have a two-person advantage over MS right now, and they could have just pushed in and probably killed a lot of them.
Yeah, it looks like they're giving them enough time for the Phoenix Hawk to regroup, possibly shoot them from behind. I wonder if they're aware. Oh, it looks like the Phoenix Hawk's
Myro's
firing
got
now.
shot, and he realizes they're behind them as well.
Oh, and it looks like Weapon W just shot totally not a clanner, and he ignored it, I think. Oh, no. Oh, strike is being dropped, and Metal X.
This is
my
the
goodness.
perfect strike bait from 502. They really should just press that W button. It looks like everyone but totally not a clanner is isolated from his team now.
And it looks like a UAV is just broadcasting their positions right now. Oh no.
This looks like a tower defense match, sorta.
Oh no, Metal Axe is just getting wrecked
He's
from
almost
behind.
down. He's wrecked. Should be going down any second now due
Oh,
to focus
my
fire from
goodness.
a mask.
And he goes down. Oh no.
502 were just caught here in what's basically the low ground of Solaris City.
But it looks like they managed to take the Grasshopper with them at the very least. Oh, multiple kills happening here. Roughneck goes down with the Griffin to end. Holy smokes, what a fight. And
It is
Ramen
indeed a great brawl.
managed to snag the Vulcan in that brawl there. Oh no.
MS is focusing on Razor, and there he goes.
Oh no. And 502 is slightly...
Nice coordination from
Losing here.
Mercer there to focus fire down the heavies.
Oh no, the Roughneck is kind of stuck. Oh boy.
And I believe it, these buildings are crowded as heck. Not having JJs and in this position may not have been the best idea.
Oh no, the Roughneck's just eating it in the back. And there goes,
he goes.
that wolf. And the last one is the Commander 2 Delta, and there he goes too. Wow, what a fight. What a fight indeed.
That was a messy brawl.
There was some questionable situations there, but in the end, my goodness, looks like MS.
What cap point were they at?
I believe they were on. Oh, I missed it. I'd have to look at the.
Let me ask them in chat.
I believe they were on the Epsilon side. There's a bunch of buildings there. But I'll take care of the score. And let's update the match scores here. Or sorry, the actual. Yep, change sides. We will change sides. Yes, please stay your mix. And we will change them right away. Alright. And let's update these scores here. So for MS Claudad, they've took this round with 1 win, 6 kills, while .502 only managed to snag 2 kills. And that was that. Are you ready for our strats?
Yes, I'm ready.
Alright, switching to the strats here. Okay, so please walk us through the whole situation here, if you can, Texan.
So the strategy for Mercstar looks like they went for the wide Zimbabwe flank with the Phoenix Ox, which basically went around the left side of the entire map. And Mercstar just decided, screw this, we're gonna just set up Overwatch of the buildings out around Epsilon. Just wait for them to come. You know, it would be nearly impossible to be positioned without losing a couple people.
Okay. Looks like both teams are ready. And we're gonna start launching in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
And
Is it still on the match chat for now?
yes, we're switching to the lobby now.
I'll just leave it on the match chat for 5 more seconds.
Okay,
so
okay. Okay. No worries.
And as soon as 502 got in that position, it waited a little bit too long and hesitated. Oh, it was still a 4v6 that they didn't even realize.
Indeed, with that 2 Phoenix Hawkses.
Maybe their scouts could have went out to the left side to like de-stab, and if I thought there was only 4, they could have guaranteed that they could have taken down a lot more people fast. Considering by the time they got there, their focus fire was on point from. Alright, and it looks like the match is starting.
Indeed. And here we go. And let's see, on the blue team, we have 2 Phoenix Hawkses, 2 Grasshoppers, 1 Griffin, and 1 Vulcan again. Or is it? Almost a duplicate deck.
Yeah.
And on Panzer.
From Mercstar. 502 are bringing the same deck they brought on Drop 1. They may have a lot more trouble now since it's no longer pulse lasers.
Indeed, the Kintaros are really tough mechs, as well as the Orion. But I wonder how it would
They
fare in
might
this.
lack the extreme range to be able to fight grasshoppers if they get on the top of the Epsilon Overwatch like they did last time.
We have gained
Yeah, and
authority.
it looks like
Command confirming that we
a
have
similar
possession of Gamma.
strategy is happening again from Mercstar Claudads. They've
This
taken
time,
Kappa
502 are just going to try to take the
Theta is
caps.
controlled by the enemy.
and 502 by the looks of it is slightly changing their strats. And they are heading towards the Phoenix Hawks. Oh no, this is gonna be a bit interesting here.
Looks like 502 are going to try to gank someone. Kappa side.
Might be a bit difficult. They've landed a strike, but looks like a
And Weapon W on top of that tall building. Will he get spotted?
and it looks like only the assassin might be able to contest him.
That is correct. Assassin's the only mech here I see in this drop that can really contest.
And I
Top guys.
don't believe it has enough jump jets either to go up there. And major strike on 502. They've the assassin actually lost 28% of his armor from that strike. Oh my goodness.
While they're getting contested, I go from Mercstar is getting the Theta cap. This is a 3 cap on them. 502 has nothing. All they can do, it looks like, is
Point Theta is ours.
possibly take Theta back and get forced into the Overwatch. Top of Epsi.
And they've received a major amount of damage. Armor
Likely
loss.
impossible for 502 to contest these gap points. Have to try to win somehow with these maximum
Theta is
short
controlled by the
range
enemy.
missiles.
Looks like they were hoping for a brawl, and looks like Mercstar is not going to accommodate.
Oh, the Space Boy is actually in the yellow in his commando this early.
Oh no, this is not good. Their
CT and his side torsos are open.
their fast light is in trouble indeed.
Usually that thing is made out of impenetrable dimensional materials that can't get hit by anything but streak. Looks
Well,
like Mercstar has that OP targeting computer.
indeed. My goodness, it's a bit of a upset here.
And it looks like 502 are splitting their forces in two. They're trying to rush down the Vulcan, but they're getting shot in from behind. Eagle's doing a good job maneuvering around these buildings to stay away. Oh, and Bug Killer, he's caught on the low ground.
Looks like they're taking
Opposite of the Grasshopper from last time. Oh, it's self-destruction.
Yeah, they're taking the Grasshopper with them at least. Oh, Grasshopper dropped.
Other Grasshopper dropped for some reason.
Oh no. What is he thinking there? Oh, he's actually got backup right beside him. But, oh my goodness, that focus fire on that Grasshopper, he is not getting away.
Mercstar has lost their heavies. Laser bomb.
No. But, from the previous damage earlier, I thought that
This is a
502.
lot closer. Everyone's now just in this messy brawl.
Oh my.
The Phoenix Hawks and the Vulcan should easily be able to out-kite these. Maxes up the Commando. And the Assassin that's almost crit out to death. Oh, Heichel's just...
Oh, and Race Integra managed to kill someone with his Kintaro.
It's just these medium pulse and regular medium laser JJ Max that are staying on the rooftops. I don't know if trying to trade at these ranges against SRMs is the smartest idea. Just run out of there, Mercstar.
Oh no, and oh, looks like
Securing
Ramen
more kills.
managed to take one of
Good
them.
job from Weapon. He realizes he needs to press that W to get the heck away.
Oh boy, this is a
That
lot.
Assassin 23 should be going down at sometime soon.
Oh, and he goes down as you expected. Yeah, the Kintaro's giving them a good fight, but 2v1, it's tough.
Leaving him. B2 Phoenix stocks up.
Oh no, both mechs goes down.
This triumph will provide
And
us
this one
huge
goes to
technical
Mercstar. That was a lot closer kills than what happened the last match.
Again, I think the mech loadouts were or mech choice was an issue for 502 this time around. Once again. Alright, I'm gonna update the stats here. Alright. Oops. Gotta copy this instead. And we will set this properly. And taking a quick gander at this matchup. It's definitely much closer this time, but it looks like Weapon W was able to, oh my goodness, 850 damage from his Phoenix Hawk 2. My goodness, that is some sort of feat there. And
Must have been the God Strike that landed on top of.
oh yeah, that was that
Kappa.
too. It struck.
Like every single one of those brawlers just on top of Cap trying to contest against those Phoenix Hawk.
And we're finally on Grim Plexus for this last round. What a match, what a fight. And let's take a... Okay. So... bring the sheep here. And it's 6 kills for Clawdads. 1 win. And 3 kills for Panzer Regiment.
But we go to the map strats again.
Indeed. Here we go.
Alright, this time was a little bit different, but seemed to be the same strategy that MS pulled off. From both sides of the map, actually, they sent the Phoenix Hawks to cap again. But due to 502's very limited range loadout, the SRM Kartaros, Assassins, and Onions just could not take Kappa back and force them to come to them from Epsilon. So they just went straight to Epsilon, tried to rush down as many as they could. And this time, I think MS didn't know what to do as soon as they got that close to them. So they dropped all the way down onto the base floor and started getting whacked, and there goes the Grasshopper.
Yeah, I guess the Grasshopper may have not had the pitch to shoot down their main weapons. That's why they did the drop, I think, with that particular situation.
They could have just stayed up there and just waited it out, honestly.
Yeah, that could have been
Let the Phoenix Hawks and the other guys that are just MPLs at the very bottom that weren't getting easily pinned down just deal with it. But also, nice job from the Phoenix Hawks. They just kept on annoying the heck out of them. They just simply just barged their way back onto the other side of the map where their previous stuck down.
Indeed. It was, again, a very interesting strategy with the Phoenix Hawks. It's definitely when you're caught out like that, sometimes it's quite a risky move at times. If the team realizes where the Phoenix Hawks are and had the proper mechs, they would have been quite vulnerable, since their main force is actually on the opposite side. It was very very unexpected, and it was a good thing that 502 was more of a brawly type, perhaps, for the MS Claudad's estimations. But my goodness, it was quite a brawl near Epsilon, and there was some interesting decisions there. But in the end, MS finally got the win out of that, much closer than expected.
Second drop though, that's amazing. I hope we can see a repeat performance drop 502 on the Grim Plexus.
Yeah.
Looks like Mercstar is out of Phoenix Hawks. So for this last drop, this might be the crab rush we were waiting for.
And I believe 502 has used up all of their Roughnecks as well, and they may not have access to some assassins as well.
I also believe they're basically out of onions as well. We got a locked from OFW. Oh, both teams are locked. And we should be ready.
Okay, launching in 3, 2, 1, and launch. There's still incentive to win the next match for the 502 match.
We're still 500 MC to B1. Let's see who gets slightly richer here.
Plus, going for seeding, it makes a bit of a difference as well.
Yes.
Alright, let's look at what mechs we have. Oh my. Looks like 502 has decided on a lighter drop.
Wow, 502 might just be going for a cap strap on Grim Plexus, or trying to rush them with fastest things they can pilot.
Looks like Wolfhound, 2 Locust, 1 Echo, 2 Fleas. One is a 20 and one is a 17. One
And on
Vulcan
Mercstar's
5-bagger.
side, they are stacking ER large boat.
Oh.
They seem to be heading to gas station area on the side of the map of that G10 corner, where a lot of teams have been going to cover a 2.
We have Gamma.
And Oh my. We have Battle Masters. 5 ER larges on that thing.
Weapon W might get caught out here if he tries to contest Kappa, but luckily he's not. He's just trying to scout for his Battle Master's left flank.
And looks like
Think he may have scouted out the 4 lights. These 2 fleas are finally getting to the Sigma point.
looks like they were a bit confused a little bit near the path
Could be.
north of Theta.
Enemy forces have Sigma.
If they can
Oh, and
pounce on this Wolfhound old school,
and
could possibly punish him.
oh, the Wolfhound spots him, I think, or he sees him,
Oh, he's charging in.
and he tries to land a strike, and no go. No one was there.
Looks like he's willing to get near brawl range, actually. No backup nearby.
And it looks like the
Vivian
fleas
is-
are just disengaging. Oh.
Huh.
Wolfhound is still being a bit cautious.
Fleas are running back to the cap point.
Wolfhound is scouting out the area a bit. He is not touching Sigma yet, and now he is re-securing Sigma for his team. Looks like the fleas are approaching. A bit cautiously here. And looks like the fleas haven't spotted the UAV. Interesting. And oh boy, lasers going off. And
Oh, that
school.
Wolfhound just ate a strike in
Oh
his
my.
backside.
That
Already
is-
down 15%.
That is quite a hit. Oh, we have some movement going on here.
Captured resource
The Locust is apparently trying to sneak up behind on a Wolfhound on Sigma, but nope. OB1. Yeah, OB1 is not letting that happen.
Looks like Mercstar's ER large traders are finally going to that G10 spot. Cover their 2 cap.
And it looks like the lights are approaching the Gamma cap point, but we have some fire on the Locust by the Wolfhounds. Okay.
Huh? Those are ER medium Wolfhounds, by the way, if you didn't notice. No, the range is pretty good for this map. I do not know if it's the right weapon. A mech of this chassis maybe would have been better on like a javelin.
Indeed. And the Wolfhound 2 is getting burnt a tiny bit here when he's trying to cap Gamma. Oh no. It looks like they have sights on him. As they try
Weapon
to-
W, he's just Wing, and he's about to get rushed by 3-4 lights.
Oh no. Weapon W, that was mistakes. Oh my goodness.
Looks like MS are about to lose 2 lights.
We'll see if that happens. Oh,
Weapon W is
and
legged,
he is
and he
legged.
should be going down soon. Yup, he's dead.
He's gone. My goodness.
Obi-Wan is also legged.
Oh no.
502 ahead in 2 mechs. Such a low tonnage.
Indeed.
Amazing. Only light they have left is a single Wolfhound 1A. All 502 needs to do now is probably take one of those cap points.
And it looks like they're losing the cat battle now. Old School Cav is actually regrouping with the team. It's not taking a chance. And oh no, this is not a
Let's
good
hope
idea.
Mercstar is able to leg those lights as soon as they explode. Oh, now they know.
Mm-hmm. The Locust is not in a
Looks
good...
like the lights want to just charge these ER large boats.
Oh boy, W time. Oops.
They're just going for legs. The Battlemaster's leg!
Oh, no.
And he's about to go down.
Oh no. The
Due to
Battlemaster.
the
Oh
focus
my
fire from
goodness.
502.
And now it's either the Grasshopper or... Oh, it looks like...
It's the Roughneck. They
Roughneck.
want to choose the chunky piece of meat next.
And he is legged and he is down.
Down.
Oh my goodness. Now it's the Grasshopper now. Ooh. He's trying to do that.
Those legs weren't the tastiest, so they saved them for second last.
Oh my goodness. And there goes the Grasshopper. Oh boy.
Those Heigl. Now they just gonna charge old school Calv.
Oh, and he is quite hurt from that strike earlier too. They just running him down. Totally Clanner says, "Get back here!" Oh boy, he's running him down. Oh, and he's facing him. Oh my goodness, he lost an arm. Oh, and SRM's flies.
And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Light Rush has beat the actual tonnage drop.
Wow, that is quite unexpected. Now they can cap whatever cap now. That was really unexpected. Rushing like that, it gave them way too many targets to try to focus that. And Old School Cavalry did not expect the 180-ton wolf pack. Indeed, that was quite strong. And that was a fantastic match. Presented to us by the 502 Regiment. They may be down, but not out for the count.
Enemy forces have Sigma.
It was a good Light Rush from 502. Star's lights were just debated into fighting the entire wolf pack. ER mediums, he finally trying to retreat after they closed like to 200 meters. Now, I personally do not want to draw all those on the map strat, so probably just them in for the interview and talk about the stat.
Oh yes, jeez, I forgot to tell him it'll be on MWO Comp Discord. Let's see here. A bit.
I think Racer's 502's representative of all Dragon there.
All right, that will work. And it looks like William as well.
And William's also with 502, right? Or is that...
Negative.
Hello, guys.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
Wow, that was some fantastic matches going on there. My goodness.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Seen such cheese. Such a lot.
By the way, I'm gonna just update the things here for everybody.
Sure.
Sorry. If you can, Texan, please drop one so that we can review a little bit about what happened there, and
Sure.
get on both both sides' opinions on that particular situation.
Just a little bit curious about the Orion and Kintaro stack going through the ramp region on Mining Collective.
Yep.
Was that like a missed call, or is that like a last second decision to go through there instead of like trying to go through the right side because y'all got stuck on the ramps a lot, which may have costed you the brawl?
Well, I'll be honest, this is only our third comp match ever. So when you say it was a missed call, that's pretty accurate. We're still kind of learning things as we go. So there was a little bit of improvisation going on. And that was probably my fault there that we ended up on those ramps.
And it seems like UAVs weren't being spotted or being called out. Am I not mistaken, or were you?
You are definitely not mistaken. We were pretty much focused on trying to kill mechs. So we were very, very keen on that. We knew that the MS guys were way more experienced than us, and they were going to get better position and know all those little things that comes with experience. We really just wanted to get in close and try to brawl it out, just kind of cause a panic as best we could. Didn't always work out for us that way, but the couple times it did, it was fun, at least.
And on MS side, how did you react, you would say, to the big brawl push, so that 502 can slightly reflect on this whole situation to improve for the next time, perhaps against another team?
So whenever we see that, we have a couple of assassins pressure from behind to get easy kills as fast as possible. So we called out the push fairly early, and our strategy for that map was to kite for as long as possible.
On the Mining Collective?
Yep.
Okay, that first match pretty much ended up by that garage there with yeah, it was a bit of a iffy situation, I thought. I mean, 502.
Yeah, actually I agree, because their Orions were able to hide well behind those bubbles, and our victors weren't able to get any shots on them. So we didn't factor that into the strategy. So they did well on that.
Your mediums were impressive, though. It was tough going. So you guys played very well that one.
All right, let's get on to the second drop there, which was again quite an interesting situation that developed there, with 502 actually snagging that. Was there a particular situation you could have wished that you could have taken back, MS Claudads?
I'm sorry, what was that?
The second drop on Mining Collective.
Yeah, so the second drop on Mining Collective, we had the two goose hammers, and we were kind of getting a real good look at that one Victor. So we were just trying to stay out of his range and kind of just peppering him. And when they sent that I think there was a Vulcan that came in from the rear. We had our fast mediums kind of jump him, and then it was just kind of waiting it out to see. You know, it went right down to the wire. They're just kind of picking at each other, really.
Yeah, it was quite quite an interesting situation where I was almost wondering why the victors didn't push up a bit more to get a better position to support the mediums at Theta, while
Yeah, it was also just kind of questioned, like, why you tell your victors to push up Oh, we're trading at Gauss hammers at like maximum range. I would think
with your
at some
AC.
point you want to just use your DPS advantage for the
Yeah.
Gauss hammers.
You
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely there was not a call made. So
Yeah, the AC-10s was, I think, slightly under range compared to the Gauss
right,
weapons
they
too.
slipped his shots a couple of times. Even though he had them in sights, they were able to just slip the rounds by backing up.
Yeah, the velocity as well.
Yeah.
Considering that situation, it was a bit of a um, interesting idea, but I think might have went for Panzer because they had the velocity with the warhammers, as I recollect. But that was a really good retake on the assassins on Data though for MS Claudads. But yeah, that situation could have went either ways.
Definitely.
And on drop 3, which is the first match with Solaris, that was quite a commanding position you had there, MS Claudads. Please let our viewers and ourselves know what you were thinking with the particular drop deck.
Yeah. So we wanted to use simply the high vantage points that the Solaris map, and so we stacked some jump jets, and it allows us to pop tart and things like that. And we saw that their mechs were stuck in between buildings, and our Phoenix Hawks and our Grasshoppers and our Vulcans were able to get on a vantage point on top of them to be able to hit them. So we came into this map kind of wanting to counter a brawl.
Mm-hmm. And what is your impression, 502, when at first you saw the situation with the two Phoenix Hawks, and were you aware in the first place that the Kappa point was being taken, or were you just more focused on concentrating on their main force back on Epsilon?
Well, the problem is, as soon as I saw what they were doing, I knew we were screwed.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, like honestly, in my mind, I'm like, well, we just lost Solaris City both times because they perfectly countered what we were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So my hats off to them because that was just, I mean, we had very little chance there. That was brilliantly played by them. So really, we were just kind of going around trying to get what we could get, but I mean, there's not much you can do when they outrange you and they're above you.
Indeed.
So that was definitely our little bit of inexperience with Solaris City. We're not very familiar with that map.
So, on the fourth drop, you tried to develop some sort of a counter plan, but it was
the mechs that we had. Yeah, the mechs that we had like set up. We really wanted to force a brawl.
Mm-hmm.
But again, they played it perfectly, and we just didn't have the mech set up to change up on the fly.
Okay, and Texan, do you have anything to ask or just have a little bit of input for our viewers or even the 502?
Abe, kind of have a question. Like, do y'all not have LBX type of brawlers like the LB40 Warhammers? I would have been a great alternative.
That's a fantastic piece of advice. Again, it's only our third comp drop, so we're definitely trying to learn as we go. But that is a great. We do have those actually, but it didn't occur to me to bring them. On shame on me.
Because they're a lot higher velocity than your CERN deck, which probably would have only countered another heavy drop.
That's fair. That's fair.
And for that last match, wow, what a light deck there.
Yeah.
William, let's pose this question on you first, since your team is kind of reflecting on the lighter situation. Were you a bit bewildered about the initial size or tonnage they brought in, or?
Well, we didn't know exactly what their total tonnage was until the end of the match.
Oh, okay. So usually at the corner um, is
Right, there's a
actually
number there.
there's a number there.
He just didn't call out that they were like 100 or 200 under.
So I guess
Yeah.
that was a bit of a misstep there. And when you first encountered the lights, was there any information relayed to the team, or what was going on there?
So we didn't know how many they had back by Gamma. And so they executed a rope-a-dope very effectively. And they gained a 2-mech advantage. And then swarmed our assaults.
Ah, okay.
I have a little question
Yeah, go ahead.
about one of your players, probably Weapon W. Do you think he's maybe too aggressive over there because he got debated hard in drop 2 and 5?
I don't know. I would say in drop 2, he did a lot of damage.
Him getting caught out was the turning point of that whole match. Caught up by 4 people chasing.
Which
Drop
match are we
2.
talking about? Drop 2?
2, he got caught out by 4 to 5 people chasing him down, and that's where he got legged, and that was kind of the turning point of the 5-2.
Yeah.
Here he was a little bit extremely close to the choke point versus SPL or medium deck, maybe. Some advice.
Okay, and finally, Racer, were you aware that they were dropping max weight versus your lighter tonnage in the beginning?
Yeah, we did. We saw that they had the 325. We actually had a completely different deck set up, but we were so demoralized by their success on Solaris City that one of our unit members, totally not a clanner, came up with the idea of doing, a cap or light rush type maneuver. And then we had a quick discussion and decided to go for it. And it obviously worked out really, really well for us.
Oh yeah, it was almost like a, well, definitely a rabbit out of a hat situation there. I'd say, total surprise.
Yeah, Clanner is very, very tricky. So we went with his little trick, and it was a lot of fun. It was a good time. Very good.
Mm-hmm. And for the last little bit here, is there any thing you would like to let our audience know? Perhaps a little bit of history, or also add in a little bit of recruitment messages, or whatever you wish to say in the last few minutes here.
Yeah, so shout out to MS Officer Group for some killer strategy tips on a lot of these. So
I just want to give congratulate MS again on an awesome match. We learned a lot just by playing against you guys. Really appreciate it. Just want to give a shout out to the rest of the 502nd. We're a tight-knit group, and we helped each other get to this point in the comp scene. Even though we're just beginning, we're having a lot of fun with it, and it's due to everyone not present or present.
Definitely, the support behind the team is always an integral part of any comp unit or comp teams per se.
Absolutely.
And, also, I guess what about the? How about your guys' impression about your initial seating, as you were starting off probably near low end and actually going up 15 to 7 places up beyond your initial seating. How do you feel about that?
I mean, we're super happy with what we've done. I mean, obviously, we've made a ton of mistakes along the way. We're trying to learn. We're trying to pick up advice here and there and see what other people are doing. We're just really thrilled to be playing and competing. This is probably the most fun we've had in Mech Warrior. So we probably should have been seated that low, and just not knowing what we're doing really, and we're just learning as we're going, and we've gotten fortunate.
Indeed. And how about yourself, William from MS Claudads?
Well, no, we did pretty well. I expected us to do well. So
Yeah, I mean, you guys were placed 27th, and you're actually 20th seed. Probably a bit higher this time after this round, but that was really exciting to watch. Both teams come up from actual the lower seed to a very interesting brawls, and even unexpectedly very interesting sniping type situations where you zoned out the 502 regiment, Panzer regiment, sorry. But yes, thank you so much for the matches, and I wish you good night, Texan. Is there anything you would like to add?
No, not really.
Okay. And tomorrow, let's see, what do we have for tomorrow's matches? My
Probably
goodness.
just try to cut it soon and host the EMP versus 228.
Yes, it looks like we are casting WKL White Knight Legion versus DSAG at around the same time as the current match. And yes, we will be actually fighting JGX tomorrow, but I'm not sure if it'll be casted. But yes, I think that's the only match I'm able to cast for tomorrow. There may be more, but stay tuned. And